Okay guys, I just got back from the grocery store. I went to Kroger and Sprouts, so let's see what we got. First thing I want to start with is bananas. I eat bananas with my oatmeal. Next we have apples. Apples are really good for snacking on. I tend to fry them and put them in my oatmeal as well, or on some protein pancakes. So we really like mushrooms, and these mushrooms were on sale, so I picked some up. We've got some portobello, which I'm planning on grilling, maybe making a sandwich out of. We've got some baby bella. I've got 2 packs of those just because they were on sale, and that's pretty rare that these are on sale, and we eat a lot of mushrooms, so it's important that we have what we need when the time comes. We have some white mushrooms. White mushrooms we use for making mushroom gravy and pretty much throwing them on pizza, anything like that. Over here we've got some oyster mushrooms. Oyster mushrooms we tend to fry, make sandwiches out of, we grill them. We do a lot with oyster mushrooms. It's actually one of our favorite mushrooms, so I always like to stay stocked on these as well. Now to the greens. I got some baby spinach and arugula mix. I also got some baby arugula and some plain old spinach. I eat a lot of spinach. Next we have lettuce. This is not my favorite lettuce, but it will do in a pinch. Next up we have broccoli. Broccoli is probably one of my favorite vegetables, therefore we eat it a lot. Over here we have some jalapenos. I buy these for Reba. She really enjoys snacking on jalapenos. She fries them sometimes, throws them in the air fryer. She puts them on every sandwich that I've ever seen her eat, and sometimes she just bites them. Right here we have a eggplant. We don't often use eggplant when we're cooking, but I figured this time around I would get it and see how we liked it and maybe use it more in the future. Up here we've got some potatoes. Potatoes are really good for, well, we like potatoes. So now we've got tomatoes. Tomatoes we put on our sandwiches, we put them on our pizza, and sometimes I juggle them. First thing I want to show you, we got some diced hash browns, southern style. Next up we've got peas and carrots. I got 2 bags of this just so that we have something if we really want to do like a stir fry or anything like that. They were on sale, so I grabbed 2 bags. I also grabbed 2 bags of green beans, frozen Brussels sprouts. These will be nice for a quick snack. Roasted Brussels sprouts with salt and pepper are amazing, and yeah, we'll just enjoy them as a snack or throw them in a dish. The junk food. We've got some Vans apple cinnamon waffles. These will be for me when I want something quick but don't have the time to make something healthy. Next we have Jack and Annie's. Now I love this stuff. If you haven't had Jack and Annie's before, you should definitely check them out. They've got sausage patties, buffalo chicken patties, some crispy nuggets, and we also got some regular crispy patties. And if you haven't had Jack and Annie's, most of the food is made out of jackfruit, which I'm not normally a fan of, but whatever recipe they use is amazing. I love this stuff. Up next we have some Breakfast Beyond sausage. This is a good way to get your protein in early in the morning. For snack, I got us some corn dogs. Like I said, don't go to the store hungry. you tend to get things you don't absolutely need, but this will be a good snack for when I'm home working, editing, and doing all the things that I do around the house. And next on the junk food agenda, we have Impossible Burgers. To tell you the truth, we don't eat burgers as often as we once did, but we still like to have them on hand. And since these were on sale, I picked some up, and I guess we'll get to them when we get to them. Next, we've got chicken strips. These are from Morningstar Farms, which I have really been eating since I was a kid. These are the brand of chicken patties that we usually use. If you guys have never had Good Catch, they have vegan crab cakes and vegan salmon burgers. This time I got the salmon burgers. They were on sale, and we haven't had them in a while, so I figured I'd grab some of these and we'd have something for the next month and a half or so. Now, usually I don't buy this, but it was only $4. $4 for usually a $22 plant-based roast. Now, we're probably not gonna get to this month, but it is a great thing to have in the freezer for when you have friends come over, family, whatever. This will definitely come into use at some point. I also grabbed the savory gravy that goes with it. This was only $2, so I couldn't pass up a deal like that. Tofu. I got about 4 packs of this tofu. We usually use extra firm. So I got about 4 packs of that. We use it pretty frequently for tofu scramble, for baked tofu. We use it for sandwiches, throw it on our pizzas. We do a lot with tofu. This time around I found some Upton's Bacon Seitan. Not sure if you guys can see that well, but Upton's has been pretty well known for their vegan options. I haven't seen too much in the stores lately, but this time I found the bacon seitan. It was on sale, so I picked it up. Gonna try that out. Also grabbed some meatless crispy tenders. These are Simple Truth, which is the Kroger brand. Tempeh. I got 2 blocks of tempeh this trip. I still have about 2 in the fridge from the last grocery trip I took. I like to make ribs with these. I like to make bacon with it. I saute it and throw it in with some meat crumbles. Next up we have cheese. These are 2 of my favorite brands. I really like BioLife and Follow Your Heart. They are both as close to dairy cheese as I've had as a vegan, and when I was not vegan, I was obsessed with cheese. It was the hardest part for me, coming from, dairy to becoming vegan. For someone like me who's allergic to nuts, I can't have the cashew cheese or whatever else nut cheese there is out there. I can't have it. So these 2 are an awesome option. It's good. For me, can't leave the store without butter. This is my favorite brand, Earth Balance. But I've been eating this way longer than I've been vegan. You will never know the difference, I promise you. I grabbed some cream cheese. I tend to use the plain version so that I can throw in my own seasonings, make a herb cream cheese, make a garlic onion cream cheese. So what I do is I will grab this Tofutti cream cheese or the Follow Your Heart brand. They also have a good vegan cream cheese, and I will mix it with whatever flavors I feel like that day, save it for the week, and then do the same thing the next week with a different flavor so that I can kind of switch it up a little bit. Crescent rolls, Pillsbury. These are the honey butter ones. I don't believe the original or any other flavors are accidentally vegan. If I were in Paris, I would be eating a croissant every day of my life. Next we have yogurt. I got the Silk brand this time. They have way way more protein than the other version. For milk, I got the Chobani oat milk. This was on sale as well. I also got a vanilla Chobani oat milk. And for the creamer, I got the Nut Pods Barista oat milk. It's always good to try new things and get out of your comfort zone. So try to remember that next time you're at the grocery store. For the last section, we're gonna do pantry goods, bread, and snacks. Now remember when I said don't go to the grocery store hungry? Well, that's what I did. So I ended up getting some snacks, but I didn't do too bad. I didn't go too crazy on the snackage. I got a couple of Luna bars. Luna bars are a really good snack when we are out, there's no vegan food around. Well, we tend to take a couple of snacks with us when we go out, just in case. Simple Truth, which means they came from Kroger. The plant-based birthday mini cookies. As you can see, they're just cookies with sprinkles inside. Probably just sugar cookies, but they are vegan and they were on sale. Blake's seed-based crispy treats. So this is the birthday cake version. Sprinkles inside, marshmallows, all the good stuff. I also love these Bobo's apple pie stuffed oat bites, like an apple compote inside, and it's just like a surprise every time you take a bite. Lenny and Larry's cookies. These are 16 grams of protein each, so I have them as another snack when we are out and about. Roasted seaweed. I get this for Reba. She loves to snack on these. They're a healthy snack, so can't go wrong. So Sprouts has this salted caramel vegan protein powder, and even though I'm partial to that veg protein powder, I definitely use this on occasion when I want that extra sweetness. Next up, we've got raisins. I like to put raisins in my oatmeal. It adds a little bit more nutrients value and they add a little bit more sweetness to the oatmeal as well. Now that that's done, let's get to the bread. So I got two types of bagels. They are both Dave's Killer Bread. One is the Epic Everything and the other is the Cinnamon Raisin Remix. I got this Dave's Killer Bread, thin sliced power seed bread. It'll be good for sandwiches. Flour tortillas. For this household, burritos are a staple. We've got some spaghetti, just for when it's spaghetti night. Spaghetti is a simple meal that we can make, so we do it. Liquid smoke. For those of you that know what this does, cool. For those of you who don't, kind of gives everything a smoky flavor. Right here, I got some TVP, textured vegetable protein. I finished off the last of ours last night, so I wanted to pick some up to refill. For cereal, I got a couple of boxes of Kashi. I got the cinnamon crisp, the blueberry clusters, and the maple waffle bites. Got this one because of going to the grocery store hungry. Cream of wheat. This is something that we eat pretty often actually. I also got some Follow Your Heart Parmesan so we can put it on our spaghetti. And last but not least, I got some chia seeds from the bulk section. I want to make sure that it's understood that all of this stuff together will probably last us 2.5 to 4 months. This is not a normal shopping trip for me. Every couple of months I'll do a big shopping trip like this just so that I can restock what we're missing. I can make sure that we're good for the next week or two and, you know, fill in where we're missing things. I guess that's the end. We are going to put this stuff away and get on with the rest of our day. Thanks for joining me on this vegan grocery haul today. I hope to see you next time on The Vegan Shot.